Alright all, and welcome back to the Day 2 preview of the Aintree Grand National meeting. Day 1 has been and gone, and it was a steady Eddie type of day. 5 selections put up on the video last night. 4 of them placed, 1 loser, and gave us a small profit on the day. We had placed efforts with Kemboy, Porlock Bay, Cousin Pascal, and most notably Sky Pirate at a big price in the Red Rum Handicap Chase. It was that type of day. We were just knocking on the door. We couldn't quite get that winner over the board, but at the same time, so many of them placed that we did manage to procure a small profit. Moving on to day 2, though, and the action comes thick and fast, and there's actually a couple of races near the start of the card in the Grade 1 action, which is fantastic and fascinating in its own right, but maybe not betting heats for me. The opening handicap hurdle looks a really tricky race, and the reason I'm not going to have a bet in the race is because Langerdan could just be this horse that's well ahead of the handicapper at 7-2, but at 7-2 I'm not willing to kind of test that theory. If I was to be forced into a selection for the race, I'd maybe go for Fee Duderie at 10-1 each way for Nicky Henderson and James Bowen, but it wouldn't be a strong selection. Moving on to the top novices hurdle over 2 miles, again, wouldn't be one I'd have an official selection in. I think John Bond's the most likely winner, but he's even money, and I'll let him win at that price. And the same in the Mile Main Novices Chase, where 4 runners, all 4 legitimately could win this race. Probably my selection would be Laham Press, but again, at those prices, willing to let it be. And the same again in the Marsh Chase. Fakir Duderie, I think, is your most likely winner. He's 5-4. I can sleep easy letting that go. Therefore, my first 2 bets come in the Topham Chase, which is one of the trickier handicaps. And I know, I was watching back last night's video and I called the Fox Hunter race today as it was the Topham. Tomorrow is the Topham Handicap Chase over 2.5, the exact same course and distance as the Fox Hunters today over the Grand National fences. First of all, I like 5-star Getaway for Christian Williams and Nick Schofield at 14-1, right at the bottom of the weights, off a mark of 135. He's done a fair bit of winning last year and he won a good 3-mile handicap chase around Kempton this year. He's been kept for a race such as this, and I think he could go very well. And the other horse that's been kept for a run in this is Snugsborough Hall, the Irish Raider for Liam Cusack. Owen Walsh takes a valuable £3 off his back as well. He's as big as 20-1. Both of them in the 6th place market each way, with Paddy Parr, I think 14-1 and 20-1 on those 2 horses. It looks reasonable value. Moving on to the Sefton Novices Hurdle over 3 miles. I'm quite keen on Gelino Bello in this for Paul Nicholls, and Harry Cobden has a nice profile for this type of race. He's won at Aintree before, he's won it up to 2 mile 5, and has always looked like he wants this type of trip, and therefore I think at 11-2 each way that looks a very fair bet in my eyes. And the final selection comes in the Conditional Jocks race, the lucky last as it was. I was seething. When I wasn't seething, I was desperately disappointed last year in this race when Copperless came down at 2 out for Ollie Murphy, and I hope compensation awaits for those connections with Washington this year off a mark of 127. Fergus Gregory won on him last time out. He retains the partnership in this race. I think he's well better than a mark of 127 would suggest. He's 6-1 each way. That's another bet for me. So 4 bets for you. A couple of selections in there for the bigger races as well if you wanted to play it that way. But I hope you have a very good day. Hope you had a good first day. Hope you have a good second day. And we'll be moving on to the Grand National itself in tomorrow night's video. But until then and now, hope you stay safe, stay well, land a few bets. I'll see you guys very soon.